Hello, Crisis X2 Light here, and welcome to the last part of Let's Long Play Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, in this second run of the game, I'm going to be using warp whistles to go from World 1, Grassland, to World 8, Dark World, or Darkland. So with that, let's jump on in. Now the way I'm playing it is that it's more of a continuation from after we beat the game. It's sort of like New Game Plus, if you will. In the Game Boy Advance version of the game, if you started the game immediately after beating SMB3, your reward for beating the game is an inventory packed full to the top with P-Wings. Now, I don't know if that's the same thing for this game, as, even though I have beaten the game, I've never actually played the game again from beating it. So let's take a look at it after we jump on in. Now, it kind of just goes right into the game. But from the curtain call, there's no intro or anything besides the 4 Koopa Troopas that you see here. Yeah, I kind of delayed a little bit on his showing up, so there we go. Now, even though it looks like my controller is not working right now, as the home button is not lit up, but yeah, it works. Also, let me raise the volume here. There we go. And I wasn't kidding. This is an entire inventory packed full to the brim with P-Wings. These are meant so you can bypass the levels fast. So we're going to use our P-Wings to do just that. And yes, getting a super leaf does not affect the P meter. So enjoy hearing the P sound for like the duration of the game. Can't forget our 3 Easter eggs. Now, even though I'm going for the first warp whistle, I won't use it right away. I will use it, just not immediately after I collect it. This is what the rest of the stage looks like, by the way, when you don't use the secret note block. Excuse me. I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? Never mind. Now, unlike the other run of this game, this is not a 100% speed run. This is what you call an any percent, where you can just collect anything you want. Almost got hit by that. Now we got the first two warp whistles. Let's go ahead and use one. This is what it sounds like. Listen carefully. Does that sound familiar to you? That's again a reference to The Legend of Zelda. When you use the recorder, as it's called there, near an empty fairy fountain in the vanilla game to unlock the path to World 7. I mean to Level 7. World 7. Level 7. Now because we used the warp whistle, we're in what's called a warp zone. In the Japanese version, there was a glitch in World 3 where if you use a warp whistle while riding on the little boat, that it'll bring you here to the warp zone, but because you were still on the boat, you can actually ride off the island that you're on here and circle around and see some really bizarre graphic glitches that cannot be seen in normal gameplay. Plus, there's the coin heaven music. So what will happen if you use a warp whistle when you're here in the warp zone? Well, I'll show you after I get the third one that's here in World 2. This is a secret I didn't show you guys before, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you now. I mean, it's not that big of a secret. It's just a little bitty one. Just shows you what happens when you hit a P switch. Plus the wall scrolls here, right? Don't know what's going on with that. Whoa. If the if the P wing sound is too annoying for your ears, let me know. And oh, I can't even. Oh. I was thinking that let me know. You could just put in the comments, let me know, and I'll mute the audio. But how can I do that once the video is already uploaded? Eh? That's kind of a derpy thing to say. Derp. But in all honesty, if the P-wing sound is annoying, I can always mute the audio and just kind of play through the game with muted audio. Just, I'm not using the P-wings too much. I'm just using them on occasion. But yeah, if they get too annoying for you, I'm sorry. I try not to do P. I should have done P-wing spam here because this is actually a very important stage. Of getting all the coins is a necessity. Oh well, we're not getting any hidden items here anyway, so let's just go ahead and get to the stage. What the heck? Okay, chalk that up to weird hit collision. Well, that's gonna follow us for a while. Go! Go, go, go! That's the quote from Talking Flower. I only sneeze like that because I had blown my nose. So. Doggone it. You can't actually kill Angry Sun right there. You can use a Koopa Troopa to kill it. That's not a hammer. Oh, wait, we have Koopa Troopas here. Hang on. There we go. And just because. Why not? I like the frog soup. But anyway. Okay, so now we're here where warps 5, 6, and 7, alright? But how do you get to World 8 from this warp zone without having to do any of the stages? Well, while you're here, you can still open your inventory, and you can still go through it like you normally could. So while you're here, play the warp whistle again. And it instantly takes you to World 8. Also, in the GBA remake of this game, it introduced a special type of boomerang, brother, that throws a blue boomerang. That blue boomerang can be picked up by Mario and thrown at enemies, but it's only in the e-reader card of the game. Unfortunately, YouTuber NintendoComplete doesn't show that mechanic in action, but he does have a video on it, so if you want to check it out, I can link his video in the description of this video. Well, link his channel in the description of this video, because I was very redundant what I said last time. Come on. Can I rewind here because I kind of missed my jump there for a second? I haven't rewound like that in a long while, so let it slide. This is not a literal speed run because, like I said, it's kind of sort of like any percent. So here we go. I think I shouldn't have done that. Could have gone to the end. Oh well. By the way, I just noticed that those sumo bros have a snot coming out of their nose. Come on. Before there was Miles Tails Prower with the ability to fly, there was Mario with the ability to fly. And also, unlike unlike Tails, Mario has the ability to infinite fly when he has the power of the P-Wing. Let's let those wrenches pass by real quick. Did you know about this? I know about this, but I couldn't do it before. And hitting this P switch right here does this. Wall of coins! Wall of wall. There's an angry sun in this level. He's very well hidden. There he is. See, I'm a nice person. I give your ears breaks every now and then. Doggone it. Whoa. We need that. Come on, game. I'm on top of the cannon area. Last P-Wing usage of the day. Here we go. You know what? I'm sorry. Gotta be careful here. Just I want to do that, you know? Oops. I went too far forward. I was trying to hug the wall there. One last trick. Victory flight. And there you go. With some rewinding, we beat SMB 3 with warps. Or with warp whistles. So yeah, there you go. I have a live stream coming up later in the day for Ocarina of Time. Now, I made a mistake when I was doing my announcements on the server that I thought the 21st was on a weekend. It's not. So I moved the date for the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness live stream to the 25th because I checked on my calendar and it's on the 25th. So, yeah. So forgive me for that. I wasn't really paying attention to the calendar. I don't really doing live streams during the weekday because most people are working on the weekdays. You know, so that's why I set my weekend. That's why I set up my live streams to be on weekends. So yeah, so again I have a live stream later in the day, around 5 o'clock this evening. You know, for Ocarina of Time, for another run of Ocarina of Time, and I also have a Mario World LP long play planned. It's gonna be another 100% style run through the game. I'm gonna try to go for all 96 exits. Not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna try. I don't think I'll be able to do a full long play though, considering the fact that, like I said, there are 96 exits of the game, and it's gonna be a really long game to do a long play on. So I might do it in the form of 2 parts. You know, for the first half, to get the first half of the exits. Excuse me, and then from there, and then the second part, I'll get the rest of the exits. But it is gonna be a 100% run of the game. Where I'm gonna try to get all the power-ups, all the Yoshi forms, and unlock most of the levels of Star Road. Like the first 5 levels of Star Road will be unlocked. You know? And they were a good breaking point because there are, I don't know how many worlds there are in Mario World. In certain, not like levels, but like islands. So forgive me, so yeah, I'll try and do a 100% run of Mario World. It's gonna happen this next month in May. You know, 'cause that's a really big game. Yeah, I'm trying to do all the Mario World games. In June, I plan on doing a Super Mario 64 120 star run. Try and get all 120 power stars. Not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy. Especially with a very finicky N64 emulator. So I will try my best on that. Let me go ahead and pause this. Pause the end credits there. And that'll be about it. So thank you all for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. I do read the comments, let you know that I read them. And I'll see you guys for the Ocarina of Time live stream. So with that, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Much love from Crisis X2 Light. Take care. Bye-bye.